Everyone's always got about is a data breach.
Mm.
And so if that data breach was to involve an offshore team member, how would the insurer respond? And is it any different to a data breach being caused by someone onshore?
Yeah, so I would see that if a data breach occurred offshore and the MSP was looking to blame any providers,
Mm,
be it vendor or um, offshoring partner,
mm.
that would be a professional indemnity claim.
Yep.
And there would be some overlap into a cyber policy, but ultimately you would be saying, well, the service you have delivered us,
Mm,
isn't what we expected, and therefore it's caused us financial
mm.
loss. And that's where you would look to hold the correct insurance policy of a combined professional indemnity. It's it's still an
Yep.
IT liability policy
Mm.
that an offshoring partner should hold, like the MSP does itself.
Yeah, and it sounds like really one of the key things to look there for is make sure that your offshore provider is equal, if not greater, to the level of industry
Mm.
certification that you've got.
And also making sure it's current is a
Yeah.
really big thing. We see a lot of MSPs really good with making sure that their client
Mm.
requirements are current
Yep.
because the clients are asking them for certificates of
Mm.
currency on a regular basis. But also think about your vendors and supply chain
Yeah.
in that sort of example as well, and make sure they all hold insurance.
Yeah. Yeah, making sure they've got insurance and you can back to back at the right
Yep.
levels. And if you've got ISO 27001, making sure your offshore provider's got that.
Yep.
And just really that sort of, making sure that they've got that level of, governance and rigor around the
Mm.
way that they treat those security policies.
Yeah. One of the big things as well is thinking about if you have a claim,
Mm.
what evidence am I going to share with the insurer?
Yeah.
And being prepared on that. We see it with a lot of companies that do run ISO.
Mm.
They're very prepared in the event that they have to show evidence that we
Mm.
had a process or a procedure in place.
Yep.
Insurance, in many examples, is coverage for the failure of a process or procedure.
Mhm.
If you have an absence of the process or procedure, that can sometimes be excluded by insurance.